All he left us was alone. It was the 3rd of September. Yeah, that day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. That was the day that my daddy died. I never had a chance to meet him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Mama just hung her head and said, your papa was a rolling stone. Yeah, wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Yeah, papa was a rolling stone. Yeah, wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. That was the day that my daddy died. I never had a chance to meet him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Mama just hung her head and said, your papa was a rolling stone. Yeah, wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Bro, it's not even funny, man. A lot of men out there don't even know who their dad is, bro. They don't even know who their dad is. Yeah? And the mama tell them some silly story and they believe it. It's so sad. It's so sad. Don't know who he is, never seen him. They can walk past him in the street and didn't even know it was him. Mama told him some silly story. Your papa no good. Your dad a bullshit nigga. Your dad the worst nigga I ever seen. He knew I was eating so my mom fucking live. He no good. So why did you sleep with him then? Okay, let's go in on this boxing. Yeah, we got Lennox Lewis and Frank Bruno both agree, yeah, that Oliver McCall had the best chin. Yeah? So those who don't know, Oliver McCall used to be Mike Tyson's sparring partner. So you better believe to be Mike Tyson's sparring partner, you gotta have a good chin in it. Imagine being Mike Tyson's sparring partner. Every day your head's getting knocked up, let alone your ribs. Yeah? But you know, and when Bruno was trying to come up, do you know Mo Lester? Make sure I didn't miss this thing. See, since you're trying to achieve something, Jasmine in the building, alone. Since you're trying to achieve something, then the evil people come out chatting rubbish. Oh, there we go. TikTok said I gotta pin something. I gotta pin something on violating. I gotta pin something. Oh, this is green superfood power for bodybuilders and bulking up. Okay. Yeah. Neil, hi mate, how are you, Neil? Yeah, I gotta pin something. Yeah, if you don't pin something when you finish the show, they send you a message saying you violated. Yeah, it's like a Dalek is talking to you. You have violated. You did not comply. Anthony Marshall. Okay, yeah. So like I'm saying, Frank Bruno and Lance Lewis both fought him, and he gave them both hell. Well, Frank Bruno won the fight, didn't he? You know what I'm trying to say. It would have been hard to knock him out. And he knocked out Lennox Lewis. Then Lennox Lewis came back in the rematch. And Oliver McCall quit the fight. He was having a nervous breakdown in the ring, just walking around, sniffling. Continued to fight. He refused to continue the fight. Yeah, it was quite amusing because Lennox Lewis said he's a crybaby. I mean, usually you only use them terms when you're like a little kid yourself, innit? You're a crybaby, you're a crybaby. When you're under the age of 10. And he said that to a grown man who's a fighter, John Johnson. He wouldn't fight, just walking around sniffling. They said, yeah, he's highly strong. Sometimes Oliver McCall breaks down and he cries. Yeah, but I'm not proper laughing at him, you know, I'm just telling the story. I mean, we don't know what they go through. We don't know the pressures they go through, yeah? Eduardo Reyes, John Clearly 4, Osebladons in the building, user 927, Jaden in the building, 1997, FHFR. Dot joint. Okay, what we got here now? We got Deontay Wilder versus Zhang. Both sides say they want the fight. Yeah. So I don't know who promotes Deontay Wilder. Yeah, but like Zhang, I believe Zhang is promoted by Frank Warren. Yeah, Frank Warren's telling the story. So they're up for the fight. Oh, that would be a great fight, man. Yeah. Deontay Wilder versus Zhang. That would be a great fight. Yeah. How's the fight gonna go? Zhang's gonna stand up there. Zhang was I mean, I actually favour Deontay Wilder to beat him because Deontay Wilder, he looks kind of like long and wiry and skinny for a boxer, but he's got power. Yeah. If Deontay Wilder starts peppering and hammering him around his temple and his jaw, do you know what I mean? He'll go. In fact, it's almost better. It's almost better if Zhang doesn't fight Deontay Wilder. Yeah, because I would love to see Zhang become world champion. I would love it, man. I would love it. I don't know, man. Just, you know, it's very interesting to see a Chinese heavyweight champion of the world. Because, you know, we associate Chinese people being slim. Some of them might be a bit fat, but they're slim and they're small. Yeah, I'd love to see a Chinese heavyweight champion of the world. That would be amazing. So it'd be almost better if he does avoid Deontay, because Deontay could definitely knock him out. But let me see now. Zhang's got so much power, man. Oh, there we go again. I got a pin again. Pin, introduce another product your viewers may like. Okay, TikTok. What else we got here? Gloves. You like gloves? But it's punching machine. Music boxing machine. Bluetooth boxing machine with boxing gloves. Yeah? What about that? What about kettle? What about bicycle? What about heater? What about scooter? Everybody needs scooter, innit? What about phone? Sold out. Phone sold out. Ombre. Sold out. Sold out. But a chair. Everybody needs a chair to sit on, innit? I won't go for this one. Yeah? multi-gym, man. You need a multi-gym. It's their own. You can train. You do all the exercise. Your arms, your shoulders, your bicep, your tricep, your lats, your legs. Multi-gyms, man. They're good. You're at home. I mean, some people like to go to the gym for motivation, yeah? But then sometimes it's better if you can do stuff at home. It is in the gym, some idiots staring at you. They're always jealous, looking you up and down, jealous of your body parts. I don't have time for that. Yeah, for me personally, I like to train at home. Keep it up, Billy, what's I say? Sousy, what's I say? Girthy, Poppy R. Reed, CNWW, Ash Like the Life. Thanks for the like, Ash. Yeah, man. So Zhang versus Deontay. Yeah. I mean, Zhang's got a hell of a lot of power, man. Very dangerous, very powerful. Yeah, and he's been trained good. You can see he's got good defenses as well. Okay, we've got Ajaba versus Goodell. Top rank promotion. So we've got this guy here, Ajaba, this Nigerian dude, yeah? Very dangerous fighter, very good fighter. You know, everyone's avoiding him, yeah? I mean, I don't know if you saw that video. He got into the ring to fight somebody, and they touched gloves, and then the dude just dipped out. He just dipped out. He just dipped out of the ring, went back to the locker room, the dressing room. So you're thinking, was he scared? Is he scared? But when you read the comments, it said the promoters owed him money, so that's why he didn't fight. Yeah? Crazy. But Ajaba's a very good boxer. Ajaba versus Goodell. Let's see how that goes. Okay, Joe Calzaghe beat Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins, but says his hardest fight was Kessler. He said Kessler just pips Bernard Hopkins. Wow. So when I read the story now, before I even named the person, yeah, I like, what's that say, Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. Yeah. Before I even read the story of who he said was his hardest fight, I said, was it Roy? I said, no, it's not Roy. He battered Roy. I said, was it Bernard? I said, no, Bernard had to hit and hold. Bernard won the fight. You watched the fight closely again and again. Bernard beat Joe Calzaghe, but it wasn't a nice boxing. It's like, he instigated the first punch, then he hold Joe. Bernard won the fight, yeah? But the fact that he couldn't just box normally without this employing this tactic means he couldn't really fight Joe, yeah? And then I said, yeah. I said, could it be this Beaker? He fought a guy called Beaker. He was a South African guy based in Australia, but he was a dirty fight. He was headbutting, he was elbowing. At the end of the fight, Joe had marks on his face, but it wasn't from punches, it was from headbutts and elbows. Yeah? I said, nah, it's not that fight. I said Kessler. I said, yeah, Kessler gave Joe problems, yeah? It took him a long time before he could kind of work him out. And if I remember rightly, it was very late into the fight, maybe round 7 or 8. You could see Joe was starting to kind of work him out, and then he started to show like, yeah, he's going to win this fight. It took a bit of time. Adonis Creed right there, my guys. Yeah? So, yeah, I said it would be Kessler. Yeah, Kessler gave him a lot of problem, but he broke him down in the end. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, so we've got Teofimo Lopez claims Tank refuses to fight him. He already has a fight lined up. Yeah. What's that? Okay. Teofimo Lopez. I mean, how would that fight go, man? The thing is, Teofimo Lopez is so good that Tank Davis employs these days Stevenson versus Tank is a fight we need. Brad. Brad Lawton. Yeah, that's the fight we need, man. Yeah? But will it happen? That's the problem, you see. You know what I mean? Like, they don't fight each other. They avoid each other. There's no pride. Everyone's scared to lose their O. No one wants to lose. They don't want to lose their O. The best don't fight the best anymore. Do you know what I mean? Stevenson will win, I think, as well. Stevenson's very good, man. He's brilliant, man. I mean, if you saw Stevenson walking down the street, you'd never think he was a boxer, would you? Now his face ain't mashed up. He doesn't even look aggressive, and he's always smiling. Yeah, that'd be a good fight, man. But one day, you know, they will have to fight. You know, they can't avoid each other forever. Do you know what I mean? But I don't really see Tank scared to fight Stevenson. He'd be just advised to go elsewhere. I mean, ain't they trying to line up a fight with Tank and this MMA guy? What's his name? Is it Sugar? Yeah, Sugar Sean. Yeah. What's that all about? Obviously, it's about money. What's that say? Joe Cordina, though, bro, keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, I'll look out for him. Joe Cordina. Seeing that, yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah. Sugar Sean. But obviously, you know, it's Frank Warren who created this situation, yeah? He said, yeah, what did he say? It's going to be a game changer. It's going to be a game changer. Yeah. So now, boxing is going to be a circus, just like Ricky Hatton said. Yeah? It'll be just a circus. Tyson Fury versus Ngannou, Sugar Sean versus Tank Davis. You know what I mean? And then all real proper fights would just be gone. It'd be a miracle to get a real proper fight on anymore, because everybody's just grabbing for this money. SMB. Yes, uncle, how are you? Yes, I'm okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so anyway, Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, what I was saying is that, you know, the way Tank fights now, you know, he's just looking for that one heavy counter punch, you know what I mean? Bang, bang. Yeah? And, you know, Teofimo Lopez is classy enough not to give him that chance. Do you know what I mean? But Teofimo Lopez could definitely go down. We see Teofimo Lopez go down against Kambosos, but arguably we're saying Teofimo was just recovering from pneumonia. He said he nearly died at the end of the fight. Well, you know, he went down, but he wasn't wobbling and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Then he went down against Martin, this Spanish guy called Martin. He went down twice. Many people think he didn't win the fight. Yeah? So let's say Tank has the power to put Teofimo Lopez down. He definitely has the power to put him down, yeah? But, you know, if Teofimo Lopez is smart, if he's smart, he could just outbox him. Do you know what I mean? Best in the UK right now. Oh, there's so many good fighters now. It's hard to say. Oh, it has to be Tyson Fury, isn't it? Yeah, Tyson Fury has to be the best in the UK. Yeah. So if Teofimo Lopez just outboxes, he just boxes Tank, he could keep out of range and just win the fight on points. And Tank would probably lose every round. Because if he's always waiting just for that hard counter shot to put somebody down, he's going to lose every round. But it's if Teofimo Lopez doesn't get drawn in. Do you know what I mean? Because like that fight he won with Josh Taylor, I could say that was one of the best boxing performances I've ever seen in my life. How he beat Josh Taylor, that was amazing. Because he had the potential to do it, but you know, against Kambosos he was sick. Yeah. Then against Martin, I think he done well in the Martin fight. But there's then he was saying to his corner, do I still have it? Do I still got it? Yeah? But the thing with Martin, if Martin doesn't stand next to you, how can you hit him? Martin's all over the place, got great footwork. If he doesn't stand in front of you in the pocket, like how Regis Prograis is going to stand up in front of Devin Haney, like he's rooted to the spot like a tree, how are you going to hit him? Do you know what I mean? What we got here? Heavyweight talks, yeah. Smaller weight guys are always more technical than the heavyweights. Yeah. What's that guy I just saw the other day? He's got some mad name. I can't remember. Some guy, man, just won the fight and he come out with some mad punches in his dressing room with his corner. And he was wearing a hat. Is he Mexican? I can't remember his name, man. Chucky. Technical. Okay, where was I, man? Like I saw one good fight back in the day, yeah? Prince Nazim Ahmed, he had to fight Wayne McCullough, yeah? Wayne McCullough was a world champion. He was Irish, but he was based in America. But the thing, yeah, Prince Nazim was having hand problem. So what did he do? He just boxed him. That's what he done. He boxed him, he used his legs, he ran all over the place, and he won the fight. Some people didn't like it, but he won the fight. If Teofimo Lopez would approach Tank Davis with that kind of mind, the kind of mindset, just outbox him, he'll win every round. But there's a thing about in boxing now, you knock him out. You don't have to knock out everybody, and you don't have to try to knock out everyone. Because some people, it's hard to knock them out and they're dangerous. So why even try to knock them out? No one's knocked them out. Everyone who tried to knock them out got knocked out themselves. So why would you try? But there's this emphasis, knockouts. Yeah? So, like I'm saying, Teofimo Lopez versus Tank Davis would be a very interesting fight. Okay, we've got this one now. We've got Kamaru Usman loses to Khamzat Chimaev. Yeah. He lost the fight, man. I can tell you what, it's a cry, yeah? Because he doesn't know what's wrong with him. He lost to Edwards twice. He lost to this dude. I mean, you shouldn't even be fighting Chimaev in the first place. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't even be fighting him in the first place. I mean, them grappler dudes, they're not a joke, man. You can kick, you can punch all day, but if they grab you, that's it, you're finished. Once they grab you, it's lights out. Brad, it's controversial, but Lomachenko robbed in Haney fight. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. Chimaev is a beast, let's be honest. Yeah, he's a beast. He's definitely a beast. Yeah? To be honest, I don't know that much about him, but I've seen the highlights, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's strong, man. Dude is strong. And then man, they wrestle bears. Yeah, he will always be Usman. But like I said, Usman, you can see, he was being interviewed by a woman. He was all chopped up, yeah? He didn't want to talk because he wanted to cry, because he's thinking, I lost 2 fights. I lost to this guy. Where am I going to go now? Well, I have to give up MMA and go and get a proper job. Driving a bus or whatever. He wasn't happy, and the woman just kind of patted him to console him. Lucian in the building. Hey, I think Chimaev is the only Dagestani fight I like, to be honest. Like a proper human. Oh, I don't know about all of that. And don't even write that. If you write that, next thing you know, TikTok will just cut off the live. Do you know what I mean? Don't say that kind of stuff, bruv. I catch people online speaking to kids. Beware. Really? What's that got to do with me? What's that say? Whatever. Like, why are you coming here saying that bullshit for? What's it say? Omeg Lee Predators. Fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm here doing a boxing show, talking to adults, and this guy is saying some stupid thing for a reason. Okay, Brad Lawson, fighter. What the fuck? Ha ha ha. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. But all I know, if you try to do something progressive in life, then somebody always wants to spoil it. That's what I know. RV Sim, Krishy, DM, K in the building. Yeah. Okay, let me go on to the next one. Roy Jones says, James Lights Out Tony was the best fighter he ever fought, with 44 and 0 record when they met. Yeah, that was something, man. He had power, a great defense, speed, and shoulder roll. Yeah, James Toney, man. Yeah. That shows you how good Roy Jones was, yeah? To beat down someone as good as James Toney had a 44 and 0. 44 and 0 record. And Roy beat him down. Do you know what I mean? But the funny thing about that, yeah, I saw an interview years later, maybe 2017 or something, years and years after the fight with Roy Jones and James Toney. So they met somewhere backstage at a fight, and like Roy was just talking normally, but you can tell, yeah, I could feel James Toney's anger. I could feel the anger, and I could read him. He hadn't forgotten how Roy beat him and humiliated him, and he wanted to jump Roy. I swear. See if you can find that interview. Roy's just talking, he's pretending he's listening, but you can see he wanted to jump Roy. Didn't forget how Roy beat him down. Mayweather, hate him or love him, he's different gravy to MO. Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's so good, man. Even Mike Tyson said he's so good you can't beat him. Yeah, but you know, there's something going on. To me, the way I think there's a knack to everything. Yeah, and there's a knack to everything, and you know, Floyd knows how to watch people. Like what he said about Manny Pacquiao, he said Manny Pacquiao likes to set. Before Manny Pacquiao throws punches, he likes to set. Yeah? So, you know, when Manny wants to set, he'll get out the way or he'll do something. He just reads it different. You know, he just reads it different. Yeah? I think he had a close fights, but I still believe he won them all. Yeah. So, you know, there's the way you read it, like, you know, the first person who really got me thinking this way was Bernard Hopkins, yeah? Because Bernard Hopkins fought Kelly Pavlik, and Bernard Hopkins was supposed to be old. How old was he? I think was he 48? He was supposed to be old. And Kelly Pavlik just beat this guy, whatever his name, Jerome or whatever, yeah? And he was looking at Bernard Hopkins, and he was on a roll. The fight started, Kelly Pavlik couldn't do nothing with him, outclassed him. I think at the end of the fight, he even done some press-ups because they were saying you're old, and he beat this young man who was 26. I think it was almost twice his age, isn't it? 46. He was 26, what would that be? 52? Oh, whatever. He was nearly twice his age or something, yeah? And Bernard Hopkins completely outclassed Kelly Pavlik. And then at the end of the fight, you know what he said? He said, learn to bend your knees. He said, learn to bend your knees. Yeah? He said, what did he say? Sounded a bit dodgy what he said. He said, it's a cultural thing. Learn to bend your knees. Then you'll clear up the division. So he didn't beat him because of this. He beat him just because he watched how he walks. He said, learn to bend your knees. So what I'm saying, there's something else that the top fighters see that the ordinary person doesn't see. And that's what Floyd does. Yeah. Hopkins was a technician in the game, but never really paid much attention to him. Yeah, like I'm saying, you know, these top fighters, there's something else they see that the other person doesn't see. You know what I mean? Because there's two types of fighting. There's I am strong, I'm stronger than you. Yeah? And there's someone who's thinking. And there's something that the top guys see. So like I was saying with Floyd, yeah, Floyd said Manny likes to set. Yeah? Before he throws punches. That's how he defeated him. And there was another fight, he done something. You know, he just thinks a different way. You know, that's what I was saying. Somebody gave an interview about Floyd. I can't remember who it was. Was it Madonna? He said he doesn't do anything to put himself in danger. So I'm thinking, well, that's obvious. Why would you put yourself in danger? You see, there's two different mindsets going on. There's the mindset of the person who wants to have a good slug out and a punch up to prove how tough they are. And there's Floyd. They say he never puts himself in danger. Like, you know, he puts himself at an angle where he's going to receive less punishment, which is the smart thing to do, isn't it? Anyway, only thing I remember about Hopkins is what he said to Joe Calzaghe and karma afterwards. Yeah, that was very bad. That was very bad what he said. Do you know what I mean? And then, but I actually think Hopkins won that fight. You know. Yeah, at first I didn't see it. Then after about the third time I watched the fight, I started to see it different. Like I said, Hopkins knocked down Joe Calzaghe. Then after that, there was a lot of space and leg room. Then Hopkins would always instigate the first punch, then he would hold. Yeah? But so yeah. But because he said that racist stuff, they gave it to Joe Calzaghe. But who was it that Hopkins fought? Was it Liam Smith? Yeah. Now this time Hopkins' legs was gone. You know, he was proper old now, age proper setting, and he went out through the ropes and landed on his head. But the funny thing, he went out through the ropes, literally dropped vertically on his head, and he still wasn't knocked out. Crazy. Calzaghe slap punches, but it's super quick. You know, you see this thing here about Joe Calzaghe being a slapper. You know, that kind of helped me, because they were saying he's a slapper, he's a slapper, he's a slapper. Yeah? So then I had the boxing gloves. I said, why is he a slapper? Like, if you watch amateur boxing, yeah, this part of the glove is white, yeah? Because you're allowed to hit with this part of the glove. But maybe if you hit with the wrist part, maybe that's illegal too. But it's not illegal because it's the glove. But what I'm trying to say is, when Joe hits somebody with kind of this part, that's maybe why they're classifying him as a slapper. Do you know what I mean? With this part. But this part is legal. And a lot of Joe's punches come from the inside. Do you see what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. He will work somebody over. Head, body, head, body, head. And it was all coming in and it was calling him a slapper. But what that actually done, analysing that, it helped me. Because, you know, I always thought, yeah, you know, you punch with this part. You punch here. But why not there? Do you know what I mean? So then I listened to that, I heard that, then, you know, I started to punch different. Do you know what I mean? And if you see Floyd, Like when he knocks someone out, he doesn't really knock someone out with this part, he knocks them out here. No? They're like kind of... And what Floyd got this thing he used to do, he would do an uppercut, because the opponent's head is down, he would do an uppercut, yeah, to lift the head up, and then when the head was up, come across like that. Do you see what I'm saying? He used the punch full, but his hand broke early. Oh, there you go. Broken hand, actually. Well, that's exactly what I'm saying to you. Yeah? So maybe that's why Joe hit inside. But even I was watching Bivol the other day. That's how Bivol punches. See them punches there? Them punches are dangerous punches. I was watching Bivol. That's what he does. He hits with this inside bit. Like even one time I was at Muay Thai training, and the instructor, he was doing his hand like this. I said, oh, he punches there. He punches, I was shocked. He punches there where he was doing his hand. Not like this, but like this. Yeah. That's why it's like you fight somebody and then you got bruises on your face because they're using these knuckles, which are sharp. Yeah, Bivol. Steve joined. What was I saying? Dre, Aisha, Amath, Ewan, Ewan in the building. Yeah, so back to Joe anyway. Yeah? There's just a different way to do it. Like I said, if he hits here, I get the slapping bit, yeah? But at the end of the day, it's the glove, isn't it? It's still the glove. But I can get it there. If he hits there, he's a slapper. But at the end of the day, you know, I think with Joe, you know what I mean? I think just Joe had amazing lung capacity. You know, he had amazing lung capacity. He could keep throwing and throwing and throwing and not get tired, yeah? And then even Chris Eubank said, he knew he had lost the fight to Joe because every one punch he hit Joe with, Joe hit him with 6. That's why no one couldn't cope with Joe. Yeah? And I seen him training in a video once in Newbridge. They've got some stairs they run up. They run up and down. I believe it's high altitude anyway, in the mountains or something. Well, not in the mountains, you know what I'm trying to say. It's hilly. Yeah, and they run up these stairs, yeah? But, I mean, what I think too, I've got no evidence of what I'm saying. I've got no evidence of what I'm saying at all. But what I believe, you know, I believe that maybe Joe used to do a lot of singing because Welsh people like singing in the choirs, yeah. And when his dad first came on, when he first came onto the scene, they described his dad as a traveling musician, yeah. So I think I got no evidence of this, but this is just what I think. Being a singer, yeah, you know, you develop powerful lungs, yeah. So I think maybe Joe used to do a lot of singing, yeah, and that just to do with his training gave him powerful lungs, so he could just relentlessly hit, and not get tired. That's why no one couldn't cope with him. No one couldn't cope with him. Yeah, Joe Calzaghe's dad's Italian, yeah. Yeah, couldn't cope with it. LH joined. Okay, what's this now? Okay, we've got Anthony Joshua is rumoured to have spent £2,000 to stay in a pitch black room for 4 days. Now this story is going around, but I don't know if it's true. K-Flock, shared live, encourage more viewers. Thank you, K-Flock. Thank you very much indeed. Tony Davison joined. Yeah? Yeah, so like I said, Anthony Joshua was supposed to be in a room. Man, I don't know what that's all about, man. but I wish him well. Do you know what I mean? I don't see how he goes 12 rounds with Wilder or beats though me AJ. I don't see the AJ and Deontay Wilder going 12 rounds at all. Not at all. But unlike most people, I do think AJ stands a chance, yeah? But he's got to be careful, man. Because now he's starting slow. He's being very ponderous, yeah? Taking his time. And, Deontay Wilder, I'm laughing because I can see that fight, that Bermain Steven Stavern fight. He comes out, he does this thing, yeah? Then he just starts clobbering Stavern. He does a mad step to the right, claps him again. The fight stopped. The referee tried to hop in. He's flinging the referee all over the goddamn place. Do you know what I mean? Like a caveman, like a motherfucking caveman. Yeah. Deontay Wilder. See, names are important. Yeah, his name's Wild. So he's, oh, my name is Wilder. I'm Wild. Yeah, I'm supposed to be Wild. Names are important, man. Shush. Go eat some. What's that? Who's this person? So you mum Fav. So you mum, whatever his name is, tells me to shush. So I'm gonna shush because he said so. Okay, I'll be quiet because you said so. KFC. Yeah, K-Flock. Thank you very much, K-Flock. Anyway, he's blocked now. Daniel in the building. Yeah. So yeah, Wilder versus AJ. Yeah, like Deontay is going to come in hard, fast. They might even start a bit slow, but at the end of the day, he's going to, his pace is going to be too fast for AJ now. So we'll see how that goes, man. Eiffel TV asked, a prime Frank Bruno versus David Haye. I mean, to me, that's a stupid question. Yeah, who's going to win? A prime David Haye or a prime Frank Bruno? So obviously it's David Haye, isn't it? David Haye's going to come in, the same thing, he's going to be too fast, boom, 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 boom. Yeah? And Bruno's going to be all knocked out. I mean, I respect Frank Bruno for his achievement. I think similar to Wilder, Breazeale and AJ fight. Later maybe. I think I mean, I respect Frank Bruno for his achievements, but like, there's never really been a prime Frank Bruno. Yeah, he beat Oliver McCall and he won the world title. Good luck to him. But there's never been where did you ever see a prime Frank Bruno? It's ridiculous. There's no prime Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno was lucky to have Terry Lawless in his corner. Yeah, he was lucky. He had Terry Lawless around him. Terry Lawless made sure that he got him the good fights. Even though he lost, still kept him in the loop, kept him motivated, whatever you want to call it, and got him the big fights. He fought Tyson twice, lost. Yeah? And then when the easier of the 4 world champions came up, I think Oliver McCall was the WBO champion. He won that one. Yeah? Good luck to him. But there's never been a prime Frank Bruno. David Haye was a lot more skilled than Bruno. Let's be honest. That's what I'm just saying. It's completely 2 different things. Yeah? Like, Bruno, he's got no defenses whatsoever. His defense was to hold. That's it. He know the defense. He couldn't move his head. He can't block punches. Yeah? Just like this big, massive, strong dude. Yeah? Who could hit hard. That was it. Like a real Terminator. What we got here now? We've got rapper, movie maker, Cameron Giles. cusses the Charlos. He said bad for the culture, yeah. So I saw the interview on Instagram, yeah. It was amazing because this guy here, Cameron Giles, is a rapper. Yeah, he's a rapper, he's an actor, he's a movie maker, yeah. To see him up in the space talking about the Charlos was amazing. He said for 3 years that both the Charlo brothers were going at Canelo, and then when he had opportunity to fight, he just ran and he ran and he ran. He said it's embarrassing. You disgrace the culture. For 3 years, he said both the Charlos were saying we want to fight Charlo, you're this, you're that, and then when he just ran. Cameron Giles. I still don't think Hayes' style would work well with Fury's style. Hay and Fury. Yeah, that's a difficult one. Do you know what I mean? Let's say Fury would have won that one. Bivol will beat Beterbiev if it happens as well. To be honest, yeah, I've heard of Beterbiev, but I've never really checked him out. Do you know what I mean? So I can't really say, to be honest with you. What we got here now? Ricky Hatton puts Manny Pacquiao above Floyd, having fought both. Yeah, so he said both are good, but he says Manny just pips Floyd. Yeah. So you have to go with Manny, and then when you check Manny's other videos, his speed, his power, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, but I'm gonna go, man, because it'll be 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll still be here talking. How can David Haye apply conventional style to conventional? It's just not gonna work. That's why. Fury. Okay. Brad Lawton, 903, thank you very much for your contribution. A very good and wonderful contribution, and you know what you're talking about. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning into the show. Much appreciated, and I'm off. Thank you very much, Brad. I'm out.